Coach Mike Ducey from Fox 4. Has the thought of resignation entered your mind at all during this? You
No.
anticipate that entering your mind?
No, I think I got a lot of kids in that locker room that are counting on me. I got people that are working for me that, you know, need me to be around. I got a student body that's been unbelievably supportive, and a faculty as well. And you heard the president. So I have no reason to think about that.
Kevin? That was my question. Go ahead. Steve?
Stephen Hoggs with DP. As you mentioned just a moment ago, obviously SMU has a past history with NCAA. Do you think that in any way fairly or unfairly impacted this decision? I know there's a new structure and everything, but do you think that might have anything to do with all this?
I would hope not. That happened, what, 30-something years ago? You know, just like some of the things that are brought up about me that happened 25 years ago and nobody even read about them. Really took the time to see what actually happened. I would hope not. I don't think, because you know, we're talking about these 11 kids and this student body that's embraced us and the community that's embraced us. I can't imagine they would look back on what happened in the past and make a decision.
Steve?
Coach, considering the severity of the sanctions that were announced, you mentioned President Turner's support for you. Did that surprise you that he said you have his full support after this?
Well, I don't know how to answer that. I mean, he hired me. I was aware of what has gone on with this institution. I'm proud that I have had the opportunity to work for him. I love being here. I would expect, based on my relationship with him since the day I got here, that would be something he would say. And to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever given him any reason not to say that.
Patrick?
Coach, have some schools that might not have started classes yet that are on quarter systems given any calls to your players about potentially transferring?
I haven't even gotten into that. You know, after I met with the players and Rick, as a group, I told them once I got through this day, I was going to sit down individually and talk to them. I'm confident that they love this school as much as I do, and want to be part of it, and we all want to move forward. But, you know, it's my responsibility to do what's best for them. So I'm going to support whatever decision they make.
Brett?
Coach, the program's obviously built a lot of momentum here in a short period of time. And no decision's been made on appealing, but if some or all these sanctions remain in place, how much could that hamstring the program going forward?
Well, we have a lot of great kids in this program. You know, obviously we're going to lose 3. You know, anytime you hit with penalties this severe, you got to adjust and learn to deal with it. But we're going to move forward. This is only going to make us stronger. It's not going to affect kids coming in. It's not going to, it affects our seniors directly because of the postseason ban, and we don't know what's going to happen in that regard. It affects the other 8 kids that, you know, can't play in the NCAA tournament or the conference tournament. But we're going to get through this. You know, like I said, some other institutions have faced a similar situation and they recovered, responded. This is just going to make us stronger. We talked about this. We're a family. I can't think of anything bringing us together more than this. And I think kids that we've been recruiting are not going to be affected by this at all. And I'm going to make sure they're aware of that.
Coach Keith Frazier admitted to committing a pretty major violation. To what extent will he be held accountable?
I don't know how to answer that, Brad, about Keith Frazier admitting a major violation. I'm not privy to that.
It's in the report.
I wouldn't know how to answer
He
that.
is currently
but
eligible in
it-
good standing with the University.
Keith
of Pennsylvania.
Frazier is eligible to play. I thought the president said it the right way, that he was not ineligible based on anything the NCAA directed. The NCAA in this report didn't say anything about his eligibility being in question going forward. So I'm going to treat Keith like every one of the family. He's on progress to graduate, which I think is a major achievement based on what he's been through. He's going to be part of our team this year, and I'm hopeful he's going to get a degree next year.
Anything else?
Yeah, to what extent, Coach, do you take ownership of this entire ordeal?
Well, I'm the head coach. I represent this university and this basketball program. Everybody that works for me is somebody that's, you know, very close to me and I respect and trust. Under the new guidelines with head coach's responsibility, I have to understand that. Do I agree with it? I'm not gonna talk about that right now, but the whole essence for this new procedure is to hold people accountable. And the NCAA decided that it's a head coach's responsibility. If anybody in your program acts inappropriately, that you're responsible, and I accept that.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys.